everyone, Megami Tsubasa here. This is my first scrapbook that I will be sharing to you. This is not my first scrapbook that I made my whole life, so I've made successful ones, I've made tons of not successful ones, but this is the first that I'm going to share to you guys. First of all, the paper that I used in this project is from Etsy. I purchased it from Etsy. Let me see, I forgot. It is from CGEssentials. I will place her link on this scrapbook kit below. And this is Musical Interlude digital papers. So this comes with some elements with keyboard, guitar, and microphone for scrapbook layouts or something like that. And I mainly purchased it for the collection of digital papers that it has. So it is really cool. It includes 5 zip folders. The actual papers that I use in here are black cardstock and white cardstock, and these are from W.H. Smith. This is my favorite, the black one, because it just makes my scrapbooking easier. And then the white cardstock for wherein I print those digital papers. So it's so cool. In this whole project, I used maybe 1.5 of the cardstock because I have some mistakes, and the embellishments I just got it from my local source because of time constraints, wherein I'm not sure if I'm going to order online if they will arrive on time, except for these flat cut pearls which I already got in my stash. So I'm just going to discuss the materials and the stuff I want to mention as we go on. So this project is actually for Abby. She is going to have her 18th birthday on Saturday. So the funny thing is, I didn't know if she's going to be 18, so it's just a coincidence that I made something special, I believe. So I chose that digital paper to be used in here because of the color combination, because I actually don't know if she's the girl who likes pink, or if she's the girl who likes blue, or if she is the one who is girly or not. So I'm not really sure, 100% sure about it. So I made it something universal and mixed some colors. Let's start with the front cover, and this one is somehow some kind of antique greenish color, and it has a guitar because she is like a musician. She likes to play guitar. She uses weirdly drums and singing and dancing and all those stuff. So a guitar here, and this one is a smaller guitar, and behind is a larger guitar. And I just placed the smaller guitar on top and raised it twice with a double-sided tape, or the mounted tape, and her picture, of course, which is raised only with one layer of the mounted tape. So in here is actually from my stash already, and it is from a wedding invitation here for my husband a few years ago, but he wasn't able to attend to. So it is a shame to just throw this beautiful piece away, so I just stored it for years. Not years, so I just stored it, and maybe someday we'll have a good use of it. And here it is. So it is a yellow leaf, hard leaf, and some gold trimmings on the back. And then here I use some flowers, paper flowers, and some white back pearls. These flowers are from Dovecraft. These ones, the paper blossom ones, let me share them to you. I have several. I have 5, some yellow in the family of yellows, the blues, the greens, the pinks, and the browns. The greens, the black ones, I guess the gray ones. So this is actually the only embellishments that I have here in Qatar. So all my scrapbooking stuff I left in the Philippines. It's such a bummer. So I just adjusted with what I have on hand as of the moment. So I cannot also order embellishments online because of time constraints, because vacation is coming. Here I punched on the corners. I punched this puncher I got from Daiso. It is a good design, but I don't know with other punchers, but this is kind of hard to do, especially with cardstock, obviously. I actually have to step my heel onto this just to punch it. I cannot punch this with just my palms because it will really hurt my shoulders. And on the back is this one, just a really plain paper, and also punched with a Daiso puncher, and in below is a tag which I cut myself, which says happiness is homemade because I made this, and then some ribbon here on the back, and the paper here is actually distressed. I don't know if you can see that. I distressed it as well as from on the front here, and then on the side is her name, and which I printed on my computer, and then I placed some flat back pearls here, the big ones and the smaller ones, to embellish it. So cute. And the closure is this. I like this closure because it is so universal. No matter how many you add stuff in here, you can still close it. It does not constrain you of the box. So when you open it this way, we will have our first flap. So it's open already. I must have opened it. So this is like a door with an eyelet here. So this is the closure of this door-like thing. So the lock is this flower, a black paper flower and a flat back pearl, and then a gray greenish one with flat back pearls. They blend really well. I did not plan that. I mean, I did plan that when I see the paper, but you know, when I purchased this stuff, I did not see it. So that is when you open that, we will have this one. Ow! Let me take it off. And this on this side of the door is just plain. You can write some journaling or add some photos like an Instax one. Maybe you can perfectly fit in there as well as in this flap. And on the center is a tag, plain on the back, with some I don't know what to call this one, some metal stuff with wherein you split the foot so it can hold onto your paper, and then you insert that on this slit or pocket. And then here is a large photo mat which has a beautiful pattern and plain on the back. These paper flowers are everywhere. So once again, we put it back in here. I'm going to talk about this later on. Okay. So in here, and the second page is that is a closure here which has a magnet on it just to close it, but the magnet is not that strong because I just bought it from Daiso. I thought it was strong, but paper to paper it's not strong, but on the fridge it sticks like octopus. So you open that one, we have the first flap here, and of course we have the flap here. And then when you open that on the center, there is a flap here also, and you can place journaling here or photos also in here and in here. And this is the stencil or the stamp that I got. I originally planned to stamp all the way up to the sides, but the paper did not permit me to do that because it is really thick, and I'm using my Martha Stewart puncher. This is my first Martha Stewart puncher. It opens up like this. This is the one with the daisy. The name comes with daisy, and it's really hard working and durable, but I guess for 2-card stuff it's really hard. So my husband helped me punch this one, and I actually etched it with an X-Acto knife just to have it perfectly done. So I won't be using this Martha Stewart again for double cardstocks. And then when you open this flap is a large photo mat here, and on this side is just plain black, and there is a verse here with Matthew 17:20, and then in this side is a pull out tab with a photo mat. Just place that inside. I really like this ribbon in a photo mat. This is a very nice pull out. So we place it like this. Right. This is also with the Daiso stuff. I only have 2 punchers. Donations. And on the next page is this one. So there is a flap here, and there is a pull out tab here, a photo mat here, blue on the front, and like a cheesecloth pattern, but you can see it, I believe, on the back. And it goes right here, and this guitar paper clip holds it down. So because it actually can cross onto the side, on the other side, so this one holds it down so that it won't fly away from where it has to be. So this flap actually opens, and there is a tab here, or a photo mat plain on the back, and if this goes inside a pocket here, so the pocket says Philippians 4:13, and there is a huge cheeseclothy texture looking photo mat here, where you can place a large photo. They have a big family, so you can never go wrong with large photo mats, photo area. And on this side is a pocket also with a tab with 2 Corinthians 5:17 plain on the back, and then there is a notebook type, or flip out, whatever. Photo mats here, or journaling spaces. You can write her thoughts or some song lyrics, and she can write something here also. This is like an embossed, more like engraved patterns here, the deeper ones. So silver gel pen would really work well in there. And we put this back in, and I added a black tab for some interest with flat back pearls, and I have handwritten the word faith there. And then this flap opens like the other side, and then here is a pull-out tag in a belly band with a flower and a flat back pearl, and a stopper here made out of the Martha Stewart puncher, just to stop the tag from going out. And this is on the back side, goes in here, and some gold pins. I still don't know what to call them. And in here is one of my favorite pages, maybe because it's just so simple but so not so girly. And here is 2 tags on the back. You can write some stuff here like thoughts or song lyrics or verses, more verses, and place back in here, and then a plain photo tab and a huge photo mat here on the back, and a photo mat also. Tab, photo mat. And here is a trimmings again. I made it into a pocket, some flowers with white flat back pearls. So we close that, and also this paper opens like this one in here. I made this very simple, this part, because the back of it is really heavy already with all those stuff underneath. So I made this really simple with a pocket made out of that Martha Stewart punch, and then some tag. This is completely adhered, and this is a tag with a ribbon and an eyelet. Goes in here for some journaling, and also a large photo mat which has some cute notes and cheek left and staff, and plain on the back. And she can also place some journalings here or some photos. That would be so cool. Or more stuff in here. And on this side is a guitar page which has that Daiso punch, and it flips up. And upper side is trimmings again for all that Martha Stewart punch, and then some paper photomats. No, whatever. And then this side is some tags wherein she can write stuff, or she can add something in here because this envelope thingy is not adhered all over, so this pulls out and it's an envelope, kind of an envelope. I printed this on Google and printed it on the other side of this paper and cut it and then place it in there. And the tab here says Proverbs 11:28, and this goes in here. And there's also a guitar paper clip here, which I bought here in Doha, and I cannot remember the name of the store, but it's somewhere crafty store. Some ribbon and some paper flowers and flat back pearls. And we close that one, and then we proceed to the next page. Here is a space like that where I place the word faith, and I leave this one blank because maybe she would like to write something here with her own handwriting. And then this actually flips up, and there is a pocket in there wherein there is a tag and a plain something there, and she can write stuff here like blessings or something, I suggest. And then I stamp a stamp here. I can't remember the stamp. I'll just place it in the description below, and then place it back in here. And this side is just a plain photo mat. This has a pull-out tab on the side, which has the Philippians 4:7, chapter 4:7, with plain paper on the back, the one with the engraved patterns, and it goes right in here. And we close that flap, and this flap actually opens into like this. And this tab is a journaling area. She can write in here. You can open this one. It is held by a magnet on the sides, and then she can write stuff in here like song lyrics, verses, and whatnot. And this tab also opens onto the side, and it's like a continuous but not really area. And then she can place some photo here, and then a verse also in here says Exodus 14:14, and close it like that. And onto this side, the center one, is a pocket in here. This is a pocket wherein you can pull some notebook thingy, and then with that same yellow guitar paper clip, and this one opens. You can write something there, also at the back, and put it right back in there into the pocket. And this is not just a pocket, this is actually magnetized, and it opens like so and like so. So it has a journaling station here, some photo mats maybe if you want to cover up the guitar. I don't believe so. And magnet here. Did I mention that already? I don't know. So we close this one, and we go into the last page. This is the last page. I kept it really simple because I like to see it really simple. It is so chic that way. And this door pages is held by this paper flower from Dogcraft also. Nothing else, nothing more. Held with a magnet. I cannot keep the magnet because these magnets are really not strong enough to hold. So that is that, and this opens, and this has a pocket in here. It's like pocket. You can put some stuff in there, thin ones. And on the side is also a pocket large enough to place some photos, slide in some photos there, or some papers. And on the centers, this one is one of my favorite also because it's a lot interactive. I've gotten used to making this. And then this side opens downwards, and there is cute notes, cute staffs, cute music sheets. and she can write something in here, like a verse or something. And just this page is the last page, and it says from JM and Yanyan, so that is us, me and my husband, so that she'll know that it's from us, a gift from us. And this is my first time to actually fussy cut something, so it is not just printed there, it is actually cut and placed in there, so it adds interest. And this verse is my favorite verse of all because it speaks of blessings and thanksgiving, and it is the numbers 624 to 27. It speaks of promises, so I like to keep it in there, and to every gifts that I give, that is the one that I placed into. And this has an eyelet here and a ribbon here wherein you can actually pull it onto the side, and you can see my husband and me's picture, to indicate that is what we look like. And something interesting, and I actually planned to hide our picture like this because I don't want it that when they open this one, it's like boom, our picture, our faces, and I don't want that. So I'd rather have this verse in here than our picture, so just for some interest, so I place that one in here underneath, and it becomes interactive. And that would be for this, and it closes with the flower. And I guess that would be all for this album, and I hope you like it, I hope she like it, and let me know what you think of this album on the description on the comment section below. And so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you soon on my next video. Bye! Thank you for watching!